Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? If you have not seen my Raw results and reviews video after WrestleMania 34, I suggest you go watch that to explain why these videos are on Thursday. If you have, and you've come to this one, welcome, friends, the YouTube followers. It's time to review the Smackdown after WrestleMania 34. The Raw, if you've seen the video I talked about, I found it was quite good. Was the Smackdown good? Yes, it was. Yes, I did enjoy the SmackDown for multiple reasons. I don't think I'm going to have to give much criticism to this one as I did Raw. I threw a bit, obviously, because opinions, as you wonderful people have as well. But let's go. Let's go. Kicking off the show, we had Shane McMahon come out. Again, well, this time it was a bit better, though. He actually took the time to thank us for a bit, and that kind of felt good. And then he announced that, okay, guys, Daniel Bryan is going back full time. We'll see what full time means, but it definitely meant wrestling on this show. Oh, goody, we'll get to that later. It's time that we name a new general manager for SmackDown. That's right, Daniel Bryan is no longer the GM. Who's the new GM? Paige! Paige is the new GM. That was great to see. If AJ can be the GM for Raw in 2012, then Paige can be the GM for SmackDown in 2018. Why not? Oh, it was such a good choice, and I'm so glad she's not leaving. It's just going to be nice to still see her on TV, and I guess right now as a GM she's face, so that's good too. You know, good to see a Paige. I hope you don't go anywhere anytime soon. Fun to see you on TV with any role you got. Moving on though, she made a big match for tonight. What? AJ Styles, not in a title match, calm down, facing Daniel Bryan. When I heard this, I immediately said no. I didn't think it was going to happen. Spoilers, it did. The match actually happened, and my gosh, it was good to see. Dream match on SmackDown after WrestleMania. Perfect. We'll get to that. Obviously, it was the main event. Moving on. We then had for, oh boy, there have been a lot of these matches, but I never get sick of them. Usos, New Day. Winners face the Bludgeon Brothers for the Tag Team Championships. I think this was Saudi Arabia? I'm pretty sure this contender was for the Saudi Arabia show, the Greatest Royal Rumble, because there have been some Backlash announcements, which is the Sunday of May 6th, which is about a week from the Saudi Arabia show. So it's a mix in my head. Okay, wait, hold on, Apollo. Which is for Backlash? Which is for Greatest Royal Rumble? I'm pretty sure this contender match was for Greatest Royal Rumble, which was interesting because, again, no immediate rematch. Oh, speaking of immediate rematches, and I completely forgot to mention this, in the Raw results video, The Miz is using his rematch, I think, for a one-on-one at Backlash. As for Saudi Arabia, we might be getting a fatal four-way ladder match still. I'm not too sure about that. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm most likely going to be doing a prediction and a results and review video for that show. I'm really looking forward to it. My reasons are in the previous video. Bam, moving on. So Usos New Day, great match. It was Big E and Xavier Woods taking on New Day. Poor choice, New Day. If you remember, it was Woods and Big E that lost two of the tag team title reigns that you had against the Usos. Bad choice, and it cost you again tonight. Who picked up the win? The Usos. It was a good match, though. It's always a good match when you see Usos New Day. They put on a great show stealer, some great spots, and I can't complain. Super kick to Woods, immediate splash, 1, 2, 3. Usos win. They're getting their rematch. The Bludgeon Brothers come out after the show. I guess Harper is keeping that new mask because he had it again, just like he had at WrestleMania. But they just stared down. No immediate fighting. Good stuff. Moving on. We then had, unfortunately, the most pointless part of the show. Naomi versus Natalya in a more longer match than necessary with no surprises whatsoever and a clean win for Naomi off of a moonsault. I'm not against giving Naomi momentum after she won the Battle Royal. I'm against taking up time on an important show like SmackDown after WrestleMania. This annoyed me, but the only benefit I can see right now, Naomi goes to Raw. Please. Let's hope so. That is something I want to see. So that's what I'm pulling for right now. But we'll see. It could be Naomi. It could be Becky. I'm not too sure. It's still a little bit of a wait. Anyway, moving on. We then had a interview. I believe that's what I've written here. Yes, an interview that got a great pop and was the best thing in terms of certifying a heel turn and making sure this man can do the job for it. Renee Young interviewed Shinsuke Nakamura, asking him why he would do such a thing to AJ Styles after WrestleMania, after their match at WrestleMania. Nakamura immediately looked like he was just going to straight up apologize then, but then you realized he was being sarcastic. And Renee Young obviously called him out on it. You have any real things to say right now, Nakamura? Nakamura took his time, got a smile on his face, a little bit of a grin, and told Renee, sorry, I don't speak English. Not the way I said it. I'm not going to be rude in any way in this video, but the way he said it and the pop it got, oh, it certifies the heel turn. I'm really happy about that too, and I really hope he wins the WWE title. He can make it work. He didn't get an entrance tonight. I don't know if they've taken away the music, but I'm invested in this heel turn now. It's hilarious. And I can't wait to see it go on. Because not only do we have hilarious Nakamura when we need it, but vicious Nakamura is back in a big way. We'll get to that later. Moving on. We had a moment I've been waiting for a long time. Let's go back to June 2017 for Money in the Bank. I did not see Baron Corbin winning that briefcase. When he won it, I was annoyed. But then he cashed in and did not win the title. I laughed and knew it. I knew they weren't pulling the trigger with you. That's why I picked Sami Zayn, even though he didn't win the thing. Carmella, on the other hand, I picked. And she delivered. Even though in the first match, we all know what happened. Let's just get past that. Moving on, Charlotte comes out to the ring after beating Asuka's streak at WrestleMania. Another streak comes to the end at New Orleans at WrestleMania. Charlotte's looking for a new challenge. What does she get? Carmella? No. Calm down. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the iconic duo, finally made it to SmackDown. And oh man, I've been waiting too long. The thing is, I wasn't a fan. But then I realized, you know what? No, this is what makes their characters. They're just bad. Like, oh man, it's cheesy, and I like their characters. It was good to see them. I'm glad they're on SmackDown. I think that's the right choice right now that Ember's on Raw and they're on SmackDown. And unlike Absolution and the Riot Squad, these two were serious. They destroyed Charlotte. They powerbombed her on the floor and hit a few other big moves. Like, they look dangerous and like they should be taken seriously, even though I don't think I can take the iconic duo seriously. I think they're great, but I can't take them that seriously. So they leave Charlotte broken in the ring. Referees all come. And then, finally, Carmella cashes in her Money in the Bank briefcase. For real, she comes out. She grabs the referee. Oh, who was it? Oh. I really want to get the name right, too, because I have something to say about this referee. Who was it again? It wasn't Hebner. It wasn't Charles Robinson. I think it was Mike Chioda. Anyway, he takes ages to ring the bell. It's like he's really thinking, what, you're cashing this in now? Like, is this real? You tried this a few times, lady. Are you actually doing it this time? I actually like that he did that. It worked, but he did it for way too long. And man, I know I wasn't the only one yelling at the TV set. Just saying. So she cashes in. Charlotte gets up. Boot. 1, 2, 3. Carmella is SmackDown Women's Champion. And it was so nice to see. I don't understand, though, why Asuka's streak died. And just for this, but I'm not hating on Carmella. I'm really glad she won the title. She deserves it. She's put up with a lot of crap the past few months, and it's about time she got something out of it, too. I don't even know if Charlotte's going to stay. She could go to Raw next week, but I'm not really for that right now. So, we'll see what happens. Good to see Carmella get her due, finally. Longest reigning briefcase holder, too, from what I understand. So, well done, Carmella. Moving on. Then we had, I guess, a low point in the evening for some people, not for me, and I have my reasons as I move into my chair. A triple threat match, number one contender for the United States Championship at Backlash. Bobby Roode, Rusev Day, Randy Orton. And who won? No, not Rusev, because Rusev just can't win in the biggest matches, and the crowd still gets upset. Randy Orton won. He hit an RKO on Bobby Roode. I'm glad Rusev didn't eat the pin again. But do you realize what this means? It means we're getting Jinder and Orton at Backlash again for a championship. Now I know in all likelihood Orton could just get it back, get his final revenge on Jinder Mahal, yada, yada, yada. No. I'm the reason Jinder Mahal is relevant. I'm a huge fan of Jinder Mahal. I will take all credit. I'm just kidding that I'm a really big Jinder fan. I want Jinder to beat Orton again at Backlash. Please, a little special present for me. Moving on. We then had a promo with Carmella just in the end looking like she was getting emotional, but then just thanking herself. Good to see. Not too much comment on this. Then the main event, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan. Did it happen? Oh, yes, it did. I don't need to say it. I don't need to say a thing. Go watch the match. If you haven't seen the match right now, go watch some of that match. Oh, it was fun. It was fun, and it had me emotionally invested. And then, of course, it didn't end clean. Nakamura comes out, pins Sasha to the back of Bryan's head. It worries me, though. I don't want Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan. Not one-on-one. And this doesn't seem like it's leading to a one-on-one. Could be a triple threat for the title of Backlash. Daniel Bryan, come on. And then he destroyed AJ again, although Nakamura hitting some more questionable low blows. It looked like he was just aiming more for the thigh and the leg. Just my opinion. And walking off laughing like a maniac, but it's great for the character right now. No hate on it. No hate on it. And unlike Raw, I think this video is going to be ending a lot quicker. Thanks all so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you liked about the Smackdown after WrestleMania. We did get a title change this week, and that was Carmella. Briefcase has been cashed in. AJ Nakamura. AJ Bryan was a good match to watch until the finish. So, no hate. No hate. I'm really looking forward to the shakeup next week. I hope you guys are too. I will see you in just a couple of weeks now for my prediction for the Saudi Arabia Greatest Royal Rumble ever. Can't get better than that for me right now. Have a great day, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much again for subscribing to the channel and the support you've given me. I can't believe we made it past 50. I'm really looking forward to see what WWE has to give us now after WrestleMania 34 and after the shows after that. Getting exciting, guys. Let's keep up the excitement and the positivity. Getting there. Keep it real.